swing. There's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is up, everybody? And we are live from Oakland. Scroll the windows, get that sound a little bit better. And we're live. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy, torturous game right there. But it turned out how we wanted. The Giants got the W. Just absolutely torture at its highest level. Bases loaded, no outs for the Oakland A's. And somehow, some way, Walker gets out of that inning, and the Giants win the ball game. What a historic game. The last game ever between the Giants and the A's here in Oakland at the Coliseum. Exciting victory. Thank you, Jenny Vega. Thank you for the gifts from Jenny Vega. We aren't playing around with the 415. I do appreciate it. And shout out to Bob Best, who met up with at the game as well. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for jumping in. We'll give a recap as well. I don't have the stats to throw up on the screen or anything, but hopefully I'll be able to remember more or less what happened in that game. It was a game where, again, offensive frustration. Thank you, Jenny Vega. Amazing. Just awesome gifts, and I appreciate it so much. And even a piece of the Coliseum that I'll take with me and treasure, because I don't know how much longer the Coliseum will stand. I mean, it's not like they're tearing it down immediately, but certainly with no Major League Baseball there, I don't know how much longer it's going to last. So some souvenirs to Humm, baby, and it's appreciated very, very much. I'm glad I made it out there last year. No taps yet. Where are you at, Humm, baby? I am down the road just a little bit from the Coliseum. And going live here. It took me a while to get to the car. I will try to do a stadium review. I took some footage, not as much as normal, because I was trying to watch the game for the most part. So I didn't get to walk around the stadium too much. I did a little bit, and I like it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Coliseum. It's been a long time since I've been there, and it seems okay to me, but obviously it's an older stadium, and it's nothing we can do now. The A's are out. Super sad. But a historic game. Welcome to Humm, baby. Eric, you sure got to see one epic final game at the Coliseum. Do I go with my friends and drive 6 hours to LA to see Sammy Hagar and Joe Satriani? 6 hours? Yes. What happened, Eric? Did the crowd get in the way? Yeah, the crowd was crazy. Make sure to go out the exit that you came in, and make sure if you park there, if you're not taking the BART or something, if you parked there, make sure to go out to note what entry you came in. Was it the Dennis Eckersley? Was it the Catfish Hunter entry? And go out that same entry, because I went out the wrong one and had to walk all the way around the stadium, and the crowd, it was really bad. All the CFF Giants have a weird ending to them, win or lose. Yeah, it's never easy. So this game was basically a slow burner for a while, 0-0. The A's, I believe, struck first. Was it an Andujar base hit? Took a 1-0 lead. Snell was fantastic today. And then the Giants tied the game on a bomb. And I mean a bomb. I don't know what it looked like on TV. That's one of the farthest balls I've ever seen hit. I don't know if anyone has the stat cast, how far that went. It felt like a 450-foot bomb from Elliot Ramos. Was never a doubt. Just absolutely crushed the baseball to tie up the game at 1. Fast forward, it stayed that way for a while until, of course, the Giants were unable to win the game. The A's weren't able to win the game. We're going to extra innings. Very concerning going in the top of the 10th, but with the free runner on second base, I think on the first pitch, Encarnacion, Gerard Encarnacion smashes the bomb. Giants fans go crazy. A's fans are pissed. and the Giants take the 2-run lead, and then almost immediately Michael Conforto follows it up. I did get that one on video. Clearly, it's also on video, much better quality from Major League Baseball. But we got the footage as well, and we'll put it up very soon when I put up that stadium review on the Oakland Coliseum. We already have a stadium review on the Coliseum from Jenny Vega, so this will be just an update to that and to say goodbye. Basically, it's a goodbye to the Coliseum, not really a stadium review. It's a goodbye. But Giants took the lead. Then into the bottom of the 10th, I'm feeling good. Walker's coming in. But apparently, whenever they sent down Doval must have spoken to Walker and explained him how we do things here as a closer for the Giants and said, make sure, don't make it like too easy. Make sure it's a little bit torturous. So had to walk a guy, give up a base hit, no outs, bases loaded, and then strikeout. Was that Doval or was that Walker? Because I'm not sure. Either way, we got the win, and the Giants go back home tomorrow, and I'll actually be there tomorrow as well, because when I signed up for the SF Giant race that I just took part in this morning, you get a free ticket to the Giants game on Monday. I got a free ticket to the one on Monday, so I'll be going to that game as well with my free ticket. So that's going to be awesome. So we'll have another car video post game tomorrow from Oracle Park. Hit the like button. We are Giant. And Loretta, Tommy Lugsley at 110. Stafford hamstring issues. I'm going to miss that damn Tocayo. 5'9". They said, there you have it, 448 feet. I nailed it. I said between 440 and 450 was that home run from Ramos. It was smashed. I got a good look at it. As a baseball player, I kind of know how far I can hit the ball. And when I saw that, I was just in awe. I was like, that is an absolute shot right there. 400 plus 448 lethal. Last A's game I went to was June 13th, 99 against the Dodgers. A's completed the sweep of LA. Yes. 99. Was McGuire still there at that time? I was checking out the Wall of Fame. Maybe Jenny Vega knows. I didn't see Jose Canseco there. Is he not in the Wall of Fame? He should be. Maybe he is. I seem to remember him getting inducted to the Wall of Fame, but maybe I'm tripping. Kudos to Snell, who was fantastic today. Another great outing. Walker dug deep, got the game over with, and the Giants were able to go away with the win. It was scary, but in the clutch, he comes through with those big strikeouts. When the bases were loaded with nobody out, you got to think the A's probably had odds to win the game. They probably had better than 50-50 odds to win the game, because the tying run was sitting right there at second, winning run at first, bases loaded, no outs. So maybe a little less than 50-50, but they probably had odds to at least tie it, possibly win it. They had their chances for sure. Okay, Jose Canseco is at the A's Hall of Fame. Okay, I just didn't find his plaque. That's good to know, because he's definitely deserving. I thought they might have kept him out just because he's kind of a somewhat controversial figure. Okay, McGuire was with St. Louis 97. Okay, I knew McGuire obviously was in St. Louis, and I should have known that because he broke the record in 98. So clearly he was gone by 99. Yeah. I got you. We are Giants. A little bit buzzed. How old is the Coliseum? I would say 1964 it opened. You can cross-check that. I know they started building it in the early 60s. Opened around 64. So 74, 84, 94, 04, so it's about 50. Am I wrong on that? Maybe 61 it opened. Maybe 61. Someone tell me it is early 60s, if I'm not mistaken. Early 60s. Farewell, Oakland, to the Coliseum. Did I see a super chat? Yes, the Salvation Army keeps the streak alive. 199. A win is a win is a win is a win. And we need to get more. We need to get one tomorrow back home against the Chicago White Sox. If you can't beat the White Sox, who can you beat? If you can't beat the White Sox, We got problems. It really does. No, and seriously, it needs to be probably 2 out of 3, if not a sweep. I think you kind of need to sweep. Having lost that first game against the A's, having lost 3 out of 4 against the Braves, and having lost that last game against the Tigers, just too many losses are piling up. And if you really want to get in this thing and be serious about this, you kind of have to sweep the White Sox, in my opinion. But 2 out of 3, I'll take it, I guess. It didn't open until 66. There you have it. I thought it opened at 64. Rick Kane is here. Yeah, you don't want to underestimate them. That's the worst thing you can do. Still a major league team, but certainly it's not a team that you want to lose more than one game in a 3-game series. If you lose the series to the White Sox, if you get swept, we'll be the laughing stock of baseball. We'll be the laughing stock of baseball if we get swept. You lose 2 out of 3, we won't be the laughing stock, but it's not good. You win the series 2 out of 3, that's fine. Preferably, let's sweep. We keep lowering our standards, Eric, Paul. Yeah, we kind of do. Player of the game today. I don't have. Can I put a poll up? It'll take me a little work to get a poll going. I have to close up the tab. So let's just go ahead and let me know what you think. Who do you think the player of the game is? Put it in the chat. But Snell had a great game. Snell, he didn't get the win today, but he did have a great game. And probably his pitching kept us in the game and gave us a chance to win. Other options would be Gerard Encarnacion for the 2-run bomb that ended up being the winner. Ramos for the absolute tank, the absolute 450-foot blast. And a shout out to Michael Conforto for that home run as well. The back-to-back shots with Encarnacion. We got Tommy Hugsley says, or excuse me, Warlock says Snell for sure. Savala says Blake Snell, player of the game. Snell was pumped today, and he did a phenomenal job pitching today, and he's just been awesome lately. And I don't see him falling off. I mean, he may have one bad start the rest of the year, but I really don't see him having too many bad starts from here on out, because he's full. Now next year, if he comes back, I can't say, because he's a slow starter. He's a slow starter, but once he gets rolling, it's a wrap. So, I don't think he's going to win the Cy Young Award because of his first half, but let's hope he comes back. That's a big question mark for the offseason. Will Snell be back? Will Snell not be back? Big question for the offseason. Snell opting out and getting a better deal, for sure. It's probable, but you never know. I've thought, guys, there's been times where we would send out a qualifying offer. I think Belt did it one time, Jock Peterson, but I remember one time Belt was expected to opt out. Was it after 21? And he took the qualifying offer, and I was like, whoa. And so you never know. Guys have opted in, surprisingly. You don't know what they're thinking, We assume he's going to try to go on the market, especially with his agent being Boris, but there's no telling for sure. Snell is amazing. What does today's game sort of make up for the 89 World Series? Not at all, David Jackson. I wouldn't say it makes up one. This win probably won't even be remembered very. I mean, it'll be somewhat remembered. It'll be a trivia question. The last game between the A's and the Giants in Oakland. So it's a historic game, but it can't make up for a World Series loss. In '89 we got swept in the World Series, and that's just only way to make up for that is to get back in the World Series and beat the A's in the World Series. So that ain't happening no time soon. Rothberg says Tommy Ugly says Rothberg Harrison sucks. What contract would you offer Snell? If he will sign, I'm going to offer him something very, very, very appealing to him and his agent, something crazy, because I think he's got that kind of talent. But if spring training is here, pitchers and catchers report, and you haven't signed the contract, deal's off the table. Deal's off the table. We need your spring training day one. We need your spring training day one. MLB insiders are saying, why not ask him directly to him and see if he gives you an answer? San Jose Sharks. Yeah, MLB insiders could say that. Do they really know? No. If I can talk to Snell, I'll ask him. I will ask him if I can get to him. which is highly, highly unlikely. 2010, 2012, 2014 more than made up for 62, 89, and 2002. Yes, it did. Those are our World Series losses. Lost in 62. I wasn't there for that one, but I know, was it Willie McCovey who had that line drive to Richardson to end the game? Got to know your history. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, against the Yankees to end that World Series. It looked like it was going to be a sure base hit. 89, I was there for that one. I didn't go to any games, but I was definitely watching. I was at home when the earthquake hit, and I watched every game, and, didn't go well. Got swept. Fourth game, the Giants had a better game. We're scoring some runs, but it was too little too late. In 2002, we had it on lock. We had a 5-run lead in game 6. It was all but over. I was in the military at that time, so I couldn't go to any games. I was on a certain duty where you have to sit in a desk all night long, and you have to just sit there pretty much while people walk in and out. I can't remember what it's called. QR? I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, that's what I was doing, watching the game. My TV right there, watching the game. But they have to improve their hitting. Not a chance. Not the 89 is for the A's. It will never be made up for. 89 is all A's. That's all A's. They were the best team in baseball, no doubt about that, with that lineup. Ricky Henderson, Carney Lansford, who was just a great hitter, underrated hitter, who was the hitting coach for the Giants in 2010. Obviously, Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire, Dave Henderson, Dave Parker, Terry Steinbach, Phillips, right? Tony Phillips, Mike Bordick. The list goes on and on. Then your pitching staff with Walt Weiss, Dave Stewart, obviously, and Dennis Eckersley in the bullpen. Just a great team. Too many strikeouts from Giants hitters. They do strike out. So happy for Melvin getting the last up. Bob Melvin, who was an A's manager for many years, gets the last W at the Coliseum against the A's for the Giants. Truth is, tough. Phil Walker had a rough time. He kept his cool and stuck in there and got out of it. He won't answer. I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but I think you're talking about Snell. You're right. He won't give a specific answer. Bats for the first 16 innings look like 89 series. They need to make better adjustments and struck those dudes out. McRae is looking good. He almost went deep today. He hit one. Was it McRae who smashed one off the wall? I think it was McRae today. Somebody smashed one off the wall. If the A's make it back to Oakland, we get to see them at the World Series in the far future. Yes, yes, yes. Need more small ball. I didn't have cable back in 89. I was 5, and now I'm almost 40. Still don't have cable. These days, you don't actually need it. There's so much other options, streaming and whatnot. Ricky Henderson stolen. Oh, you were at that game? Yeah, Ricky was a legend. Obviously played for how many seasons? 24 seasons or so. Started his career with the Yankees, went to the A's, ended his career with the Dodgers, played with the Padres, Blue Jays, a lot of teams. And he didn't even want to retire in 2004 or 5, whenever he finally stepped down. He didn't even want to retire. He'd still be playing if it was up to him. Do they do a lot of concerts at the Oakland Coliseum? I'm not sure, Joe Boy. Not to my knowledge. There's an arena. The Oakland Arena is right next door, so they have some there. What a game. My brother was supposed to fly to Guam the day the earthquake struck. Lucky his flight was canceled that morning. If he left, my mom and dad would have been caught on Interstate 880. Yeah, that was a bad time. That was a bad moment. You never know. It could hit right now. It could hit right now. It could hit any moment. Another one. I hope not, but someday it's going to happen. Mother Nature cannot be stopped. But yeah. Snell is 2-0 in his last 8 starts with an ERA just over 1. That tells you the offense has not been great. It not been giving enough run support. McRae hit it off the wall, and Encarnacion hit the bomb. That's what I thought. SF all the way. Historical. Can't believe they let the A's leave Oakland. Look, man, the stadium is nice. I'm not saying it doesn't need some, every stadium needs upgrades. Every stadium you need to keep it nice, but also get decrepit and fall apart. But it doesn't look like it's falling apart to me. I thought it was going to be much worse. It was pretty much what I remember. Yeah, it's a lot of concrete. It's a big concrete jungle, but they got nice displays. They got nice stores throughout, and it's fine. I just see it as fine. It's definitely got the right size for an MLB team. There's no reason for the A's to leave here. They need to get it together, but it's too late. I guess it's too late now. It's official. They're going to Sacramento, and then they're off to Oakland, and it's really sad, man. Oh, well, Bay Area all to ourselves. We got Spencer Stewart. Ricky played with about 8 teams. 8? I think it was 9, if I'm not mistaken. Because we got the A's, Yankees, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Padres, Red Sox. That's 6. Who am I missing? I said the Padres, Yankees, Rockies. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's 8. Who am I missing, though? Red Sox, Yankees. I can't remember, Spencer. I thought it was 9. I thought I remembered it being 9. But I can't even think of the other 3s off the top of my head. Did he play for the Mets? I thought he just was a first base coach for the Mets, but he may have played for the Mets too. The deal in Vegas is falling through. It might, Jenny Vega. They may go to play to Sacramento for a couple years, end up coming right back to the Coliseum. It's not impossible. The deal could fall through. A lot still has to happen. There's a lot of incompetence going on. Angels was a team I was forgetting. Angels. So that's 8. So is it 8? They could come right back to the Coliseum. Vegas has everything else in the Aviator, and I like the Aviators. Really beautiful ballpark they built. I have a stadium review on that one, the AAA park there, the Vegas ballpark. It's really nice, and I didn't see any reason for Vegas to try to get a big league team right after you built this nice AAA stadium. I mean, clearly every city would love to have a big league team, but they haven't even built the stadium. They haven't even broken ground on the stadium. The Tropicana site or whatever is going on. It's all bad. Thank you guys so much. Player of the game is going to be Blake Snell. Final score, Giants 4. Is it 4? Or is it 3-1? Now I'm tripping. Giants 4. A's 1. Because the Giants got the 1 run on the Ramos homer and the 2-run shot because of the free runner. Oh, 4-2. 4-2. I'm you know what? I'm tripping. The reason is because that free runner. The reason because the free runner. Because I only remember the Giants scoring 3 runs. Because in my mind, that was a leadoff home run from Encarnacion. But it was a 2-run bomb because he had a free ghost runner. And so that threw me completely off. So I do apologize. 4-2, the Giants win the game and split the series in Oakland. Hey, that's all good. 1 for the A's, 1 for the Giants. Let's go sweep the Sox and San Francisco, and then wherever the heck we're going next. It's going to be tough. That's a tough stretch. Lots of games against the Padres. Lots of games against good, solid teams. We've got to play the Cardinals again. We got to play a lot of teams that we're in a wild card race with, and we got to play the Diamondbacks quite a bit. It could have been 4-3 or 4-4. Journey, Cheap Trick, and Black Sabbath with Ozzy. Holy crap, that's a show right there. That's an interesting mix. But a win is a win. We'll take it. We'll take it all day. Thank you guys so much. It's getting kind of hot out here. I'm going to turn on the AC, and we'll be back. And tomorrow, it's off to Oracle Park. But shout out to everyone who did the Giant race today, including myself for the 5K. My knee was giving me trouble the last few weeks, so I decided to just do the 5K and did meet my goal. I wanted to break 30 at least. Ended up going 28-29, which I'm okay with. I used to do a lot better, but I'm heading in the right direction, getting back in shape. So 28-29. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate the amazing support. Look for a stadium review, a race vlog, and more videos on the way right here on the Humm Bay B channel. Also, shout out to Ryan Walker, potential player of the game. Put your guy in the chat. Congratulations, Humm baby, for the giant race. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, because that was fun. Though. That was fun. I'll suggest anybody to try it out. I suggest anyone to try it out. Thank you so much. Yeah, Anthony, that might have been me. That might have been me, Anthony. Thank you so much. Subscribe over there. Dan, I do have a few other channels, but I don't try to promote them here because this Humm baby baseball. I'll sometimes shout them out, but baseball fans here. So I got a car repair channel as well. 28 to 29 minutes. It would take me an hour. Dan, you can do it. You can do it. Thank you guys again. Have a great day. And here's some bye-bye baby for you. The Giants win 4-2. We'll be back tomorrow from San Francisco, taking on the Chicago White Sox. Free ticket for my participation. So I'll probably race again next year, and hopefully we'll beat that time next year. Have a great day, everyone. I do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Shout out to the 415. Giants win. We'll see ya next time.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye-bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye-bye, baby. And listen to the broadcast on KBR. You'll see exactly who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. Yes!